to Miss Nanny and my fellow classmates. I'm Trisha Vigneshwaran and I'm standing here to present the task 2 of TSLB3553 drama in ESL primary classroom. Woo! So, drama techniques are powerful tools for enhancing student engagement, promoting active learning and developing critical language skills in the ESL classroom. By integrating drama into lessons, students are encouraged to express themselves, think creatively and collaborate with peers in an interactive and meaningful way. In this task, we explore the use of drama techniques such as hot sitting, freeze frame, and teacher in role to bring stories and characters to life, fostering both language development and a deeper understanding of the narrative. These techniques not only make learning enjoyable but also encourage students to step into the roles of characters, analyze their motivations, and communicate more confidently in English. Without further ado, let's start to my presentation. Hello everyone, my name is Trisha and today we are going to dive into the world of drama. We are in our English lesson and today I'll be showing you how we can use drama techniques to bring stories to life. Drama is a great way to improve your speaking, listening, and thinking skills in English. It makes learning fun and helps you to understand characters and stories better. So now, today we are going to use a special technique called hot sitting. Has anyone heard of it before? No. Well, hot sitting is a technique where one person becomes a character from a story. They sit in the hot seat and answer questions about what the character is feeling, thinking, or even planning. This helps us really understand what's going on in the character's mind. So today, I have chosen a well-known story for us, which is Little Red Riding Hood. Does everyone know this story?
Yes!
Great! Let's pick a scene from Little Red Riding Hood. We'll act it out and then we'll use the hot sitting technique to ask questions to one of the characters. Today, I'll be playing the both roles, which is Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf, to demonstrate to you guys. Before we start, let me explain a bit more about hot sitting. This technique helps us dive deeper into the thoughts and emotions of the character. It's like interviewing the character to find out more about them. It helps us understand their motivations and why they make certain decisions in the story. For example, we might ask the wolf, "Why did you want to eat Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother?" Or, "Do you ever feel guilty about it?" So, by putting the character in the hot seat, we can explore their perspective in a way that we don't always get to see the story. It's almost like uncovering the secrets of the character's mind. Now, let's act out a key moment from Little Red Riding Hood. In this scene, Little Red Riding Hood is walking through the forest to visit her grandmother and she meets the wolf for the first time. Picture the tall trees and winding path in the forest. Little Red Riding Hood is walking along happily, holding a basket full of food for her grandmother. Oh, what a lovely day! The sun is shining and the birds are singing. Grandma will be so happy to see me. I have a basket full of food for her. I hope she is feeling better. Good day, little girl. Where are you off to on this fine morning? Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm going to my grandmother's house. She's been feeling unwell, and I'm bringing her some food to make her feel better. So now, the wolf. Your grandmother's house? You say? How kind of you. Where does your grandmother live? Is it far? Oh, she lives just past the trees in a small cottage at the edge of the forest. And this is where the wolf begins to hatch his devious plan. He knows exactly where Little Red's grandmother lives now. So let's stop the scene here for a moment. Now that we have seen the scene, let's bring one of the characters into the hot seat, and I'm going to take on the role of the wolf, and you as my students will ask me questions. Remember, I will be answering as the wolf. So, go ahead, ask me anything you want about why I did what I did. Okay, you may ask, why did you trick Little Red Riding Hood? Or did you feel bad about what you did to her grandmother? This type of questions can be asked to the wolf. So as a wolf, I'll be answering the question. Well, you see, I was just so hungry. I hadn't eaten in days. And when I saw that little girl, I thought, what a perfect meal. I didn't feel guilty at all at first. All I wanted was to trick and her grandmother. They look like such as easy prey. You see, throughout this hot sitting, we can ask the wolf questions to find out why he acted the way he did. This helps us to understand the character better and brings the story to life in a different way. Now, it's your turn. I would like one of you to be Little Red Riding Hood and another to be the wolf. We will be acting out the same scene that what I just did. Then after we finish, we'll put one of you in the hot seat. Okay? So now again, let's picture the tall trees and the winding path in the forest. Little Red Riding Hood is walking along happily, holding a basket full of food for her grandmother.
Oh, what a lovely day! The sun is shining and the birds are singing. Grandma will be so happy to see me. I have a basket full of food for her. I hope she is feeling better.
Good day, little girl. Where are you off to on this fine morning?
Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm going to my grandma's house. She's been feeling unwell, and I'm bringing her some food to make her feel better.
Oh, your grandma's house, you say? How kind of you. Where does your grandmother live? Is it far?
Oh, she lives just past the trees, in a small cottage at the edge of the forest.
Great job! Now, let's bring a wolf to the hot seat. Alright, now let's ask the wolf some questions. I'll start with one. Why were you so eager to trade the Little Red Riding Hood?
Well, I was hungry and I thought I could have a nice meal by getting her to trust me. I figured it was easier to trick her than to chase her.
Okay, now let's change the character. Let's bring the Little Red Riding Hood to the hot seat. Wolf, you may sit. So, anyone? Pass your questions to the Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, okay, you.
What were you feeling when you first meet the wolf in the forest?
At first, I thought he was just a friendly stranger, though he did seem a little curious. I wasn't scared because he didn't act like a threat, but now I know I should have been more careful.
So, next question.
I have a question.
Okay, next. Okay.
So my question is, why did you stop to talk to the wolf when you are headed to your grandmother's house?
I was just being polite. My mother always taught me to be nice to strangers. I didn't think there was any harm in chatting for a minute.
Okay, see, by putting the character in the hot seat, we can find out so much more about them. It's like having a conversation with someone from the story. Okay, now let's look at the benefits after the acting scenes. First benefit will be the improved speaking and listening skills. Acting out scenes help students practice speaking in a fun, low-pressure environment where they can learn to project their voices, use correct intonation, and listen actively to their peers. This boosts their confidence in using English in real-life situations. For example, after acting as Little Red Riding Hood, a student might be more comfortable expressing themselves in English and better at using the past tense to describe what happened in the story. So secondly, it can enhance creativity and also imaginations. Students are encouraged to think creatively about their characters and scenes. They learn to interpret the story from different perspectives, using body language and facial expressions to convey emotions. While acting as the wolf, a student might decide to portray the character as cunning but also nervous, adding their own twist to the performance is the example for to create. And the next benefit will be deeper understanding of characters and plot. By stepping into a character's shoes, students develop a deeper understanding of the character's motives, emotions, and relationships with others in the story. This enhances their ability to analyze text and improves their reading comprehension skills. For example, after performing, a student might explain how the wolf's actions were driven by hunger and trickery, which helps them understand the moral of the story. So next will be increased collaboration and teamwork, where drama activities encourage students to work together, communicate effectively, and support each other during performances. This strengthens their interpersonal skills and fosters a positive learning environment. For example, while rehearsing, students playing Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf work together to ensure the scene flows smoothly, and learning to how to give and receive feedback. The last benefit will be boost confidence and also empathy. Acting gives students a chance to step out of their comfort zones by building self-confidence. So it also fosters empathy as they learn to see things from the perspective of different characters. For example, a shy student playing Little Red Riding Hood might gain confidence by performing in front of the class, while another student gains empathy by understanding the wolf's perspective during the hot seating session. That was excellent work, everyone. You did a fantastic job using the hot seating technique. This activity helps us think about the characters in new ways and understand their motivations. I hope you had fun acting out the story and thinking about the characters' feelings and thoughts. Drama is such a powerful tool in learning English because it makes us think creatively and express ourselves. I encourage you to try this technique with other stories you read. Ask yourself questions about the characters and their actions, just like what we did today. So thank you so much for participating. I'm really proud of your effort and I hope you enjoyed our drama lesson. See you next time.